Most people are terrified of fully being themselves. They're afraid to embrace the parts they deem unacceptable because it feels uncomfortable. So they escape this discomfort by splitting themselves in two, conscious and unconscious. In the conscious half, they construct an ideal self-image from the bits of their past they consider good and acceptable. In the unconscious half, they repress what they view as bad and unacceptable. In Jungian psychology, this repressed part is called the shadow. And unless the shadow is integrated into the personality, a person can never reach their fullest potential. Instead, one remains incomplete, fractured, partial, living a life of regret rather than the full life that could have been. Imagine I've solved a few equations and convinced myself I'm a great mathematician. Some friends tell me they have a math club. They gather every weekend to tackle math's most difficult problems. This terrifies me. If I join, I'll no longer get to be the great mathematician I've convinced myself I am. Instead, I'll be a concrete person with actual strengths and weaknesses. Here's the choice: run from my shadow or confront it. Path 1. Run and let the shadow grow. I refuse to join the math club and avoid discovering my weaknesses. I cling to my ideal image, but lose the opportunity to actually become a great mathematician. Path 2. Contact and integrate my shadow. I join the club and realize I'm not the great mathematician I thought I was. In the short term, this hurts. I discover I'm not good at geometry, but excel in differential equations. I become measured with my colleagues. I have an actual place and rank among other mathematicians. I realize I'm not who I thought I was, but now I open the possibility of actually becoming one. I can improve my skills and rank. In the long run, this becomes the best decision I've ever made. We prefer to be pure potential. We convince ourselves we could be whatever we want, but don't actively work to actually become something. We comfort ourselves with the idea that we could be something if we wanted to. This is because when we work towards something, we start feeling our weight in the world. We're measured and ranked. We're quantified and actual. And this actual reality is often less pleasurable to live in than our ideal fantasy. But it's real, not a fantasy. Reality can be improved. A life of fantasy always ends in tragedy. The path to self-improvement starts with self-acceptance. Only by embracing and integrating our shadow, by accepting the ugly parts of ourselves, by becoming who we're afraid to be, can we reach our fullest potential. If we reject our shadow, if we pick and choose the parts of our past, personality, and behavior we like, and repress what we fear, we become incomplete and partial. Instead of living a full, whole life, we live one full of regrets. Most people choose to succeed in mere hypotheticals rather than risk failing in actuality. But it's up to you. In Jungian terms, will you embrace your shadow or reject it? Would you rather fail in actuality or succeed in mere hypotheticals? Reality can be improved, but a life of fantasy always ends in tragedy. The path to self-improvement starts with self-acceptance. You prefer to be pure potential rather than become something actual.